Welcome, folks, to World of Warships Legends, and today we're going to be talking about is buying stuff with your hard-earned dollars worth it in this game? And there's no one good answer for one person or one type of thing, but I can help you out quite a bit, I feel like, in this video. Having spent more than I would like to admit, and learning the game as I have, I feel like I have a pretty decent idea of this. And at the end of this, we got a pretty cool thing I'm going to announce in this video. But anyway, guys, we're going to go through all the categories and tell you where it is. So if I don't mention something, write down the comments. I definitely will do my best to help you out. Um, First things first, I want to mention if it is something that makes you progress, like for example, if you are going to spend money, let's say in the bureau, right? You can see we're in the bureau working on a project, and we can do breakthrough, and you want to apply the doubloons, which is the generally the easiest way to get that is the pay currency to pay. So if you would look right here, you can see right here, you can see it pops up. Just to get one stage done is going to be right around, well, $5. That option isn't showing up for us, but I do believe there is a $5 option in the store. Let's just go double check that. And that only progresses you a little bit. That's why I would say if I don't mention it in the video and it's a progress thing, I would definitely be a little hesitant to do it. There is the $5 one right there. So $5 to get one stage done, not very effective. Also, so we'll go into each one here. For ships, there really isn't a way you can buy ships. You can use you can do conversions to unlock stuff. And if you are a person that needs to convert global over, again, that rate is not very good. There are some things that we're going to talk about that are going to be worth it, but like I said, I'm going to try to clip into a little bit of everything just to show you some of the things that can help you or hurt you. But generally, the things you think you're going to do to make it quicker are not going to help you. And you can see I've actually done some of that here with the Iowa, getting down this line quicker than some of my other lines in the game. This USA battleship line, I'm a big fan of. But anyway, I wanted to progress it. And on one of these, I took a little bit of a shortcut. Wasn't worth it. So we'll go into commanders. I don't think there's normally on this menu a lot you can do with the commanders. I think, yeah, you're pretty much just whatever is in this one is in this one. So we'll leave this. For premium, that is going to be up to the player. So we'll talk about that right away because I know a lot of people are going to have that question. Is premium going to be worth it? You can see what it gives you right there. I have premium on right now currently. It is a help, but that's one of them things that's in a position where you are. That is actually one of the things I probably would lean into if you're a person that decides they want to spend money. If you're trying to get the most bang for your buck, that's one that's debated on the person, I guess. For me, I don't find it that bad. It's not super crazy. I think a year of premium, let's see what that would be here. So you can see right here, 22. So right here, it would be about $75 for a whole year, which really is on pace with a lot of games that, you guys know on the channel, I play quite a bit of games. That seems to be on pace. 60 to 120 for a year is about what most games are. And we will go into some other things here. So let's talk about campaigns and missions. I don't think there's really a whole lot you can do here, but outside of the campaign, which the Admiralty backing on this is like $9, I believe, and that's totally worth it. But however, if you look at the top, progressing to get to the fast pace it, to fast track it, there's two different things. So Admiralty just gives you the to have the top and the bottom, level, as you see on the screen there. If you don't have the Admiral backing, you only get the bottom, which is, you get a lot less for it. The Admiralty backing, though, for that top tier, the best thing that you can spend money on in this game, hands down. Uh, as you can see, it unlocks some really, really nice stuff for us. And eventually, you can get the that premium ship. Um, Now if you're gonna get anything in the game, that's it. Now to progress through it, if you want to shortcut through the levels with doubloons, not worth it at all. I did this once, not as intentionally as I thought I was doing, and you can see again, it's like uh, that's over 70. What is that? So it'd be $70 for a month, and these come out every 35 days, guys. So unless you are a person that is loaded, this part of it is like 100% not worth it at all. um, but I'm not saying don't spend money on the game. I'm just saying if you're in a position where you want to know what to spend money on the game and what not to, that is one that definitely not to. And another one here we're going to talk about in a second. We went through the bureau on the shortcutting the bureau already, but I'll just show it quickly again. The breakthrough right there. It's not something. Anything that seems make you think you can do a shortcut is going to do things to you. Um, it's going to make you miss a part of the game you're going to enjoy probably, and also when you get done, sometimes you're going to feel like, did I really earn that? But that's just me. And with that premium, I do want to mention the one bonus with the premium is you can have two of these projects going at the same time. So for me right here, you can see I have the Yamamoto going, doing the first tier. I have a lot of the first tiers done. You can see this one is almost done too for you guys that are interested in that type of stuff. So now we'll go into the store and we will go through some of this. And there is an event going on currently as this video is being made, so it's kind of cool that we're going to be talking about that. So a lot of times some of the really important things are going to be in this featured menu. We're not going to hesitate, or we're not going to stay on here too long. Just wanted to show what this menu is. And here is your doubloons one. Again, this is just basically where you buy doubloons over here. And you will see that these two give you doubloons right now, these event pots. And, that is for you. And then, for example, something like this is probably going to be worth it. Especially if you're new to the game. For example, over here, this is something I did. As you can see, I have this bundle. And it gives you 7 days premium, some promotion orders, and some boosters. But having that tier 4 premium ship is actually worth it. So keep in mind if you run across some decent deals. $10, as you're gonna see for a ship and a bunch of stuff, is a good deal for this game. Offers over here. This is generally where you're gonna find your best deals are in here. One thing I want to note on this, guys, is if you are certainly attached to something, for example, a paint scheme you really like, or for me, for example, I will go show you quick here, but I have the USS New Jersey, and we'll go over to it, and I have a paint scheme on it that I wanted and everything, and I'm super happy with that. And if there's a ship, like for me, the newest, all the Iowa battleships for me as an American are super important. So like this, the New Jersey, the Missouri, the Iowa, all big things to me. If there's a ship that you just want because it has a meaning to you, go for it. 100%. Just like we're going to talk about this commander. Remember, this is a different sort of commander. We'll go in there and talk about that. I don't think there's an active commander right now, so we will talk about that one. So specials, as you know, we have an event going on. This is where we're going to get into ships. Now, as they get higher tier, they get more expensive. But let's just take a look at this tier 7 ship right here. As you can see, again, $70. to get that ship. For me, not worth it. Buying ships in this game surprisingly are not worth it at all because these things don't really help you progress. You know, it's not like that ship is going to help you unlock another ship. It will earn you extra cash, the premium ships. So if we go in there, let's go right to ships, and now you can see we'll go to just to the U.S. or the bureaus here. We'll talk about that in a second. But the U.S. ships, for example, you can see the prices. Now, the low-end ones, like if you see the Tier 4 right here, you know, for 6,000, we'll go into the balloon thing here. You know, 6,000, that's $40. That's still pretty expensive. Now, it's nice to have one premium ship that's in that mid-tier range for me anyway. I have some high-tier ones. I have all the way from Tier 2 to Tier 8 in premium ships, and I find my biggest benefit is in Tier 5 to make money. So if you want to get a ship, because premium ships do give you a little bonus cash, if you're going to get one, that's probably the tier you want to get. But buying ships really, for me, isn't super effective. Buying bureaus missions in this, you know, that's up to you if you like bureaus. I find them not super effective. You know, I mean, you still have to do the work in the bureau. It doesn't hand you the bureau, but it is an extra mission or something else for you to do in the game. So let's go back over. We talked about premium being worth it. Now this is not something you spend money on in this section, but it is in this one. Outside of the premium and, you know, maybe that legendary bundle deal, the Texas, you know, where that ship was really cheap, and the campaign admiral backing. If I was going to do anything else, it's commander packs, because the commanders, these are something that I feel is like a very underrated deal in the game, and I don't recommend buying a ton of these or nothing, but if you feel like you don't have the commander you want, these are not a, you know, end of the world deal. Commanders are very important into this game. And then also, generally, there's going to be a crate. This right now currently is the spring crate. I don't find these super worth it. These, you generally don't get a whole lot. You can get premium ships and whatnot. If you're a person that's a gambler, these are kind of cool. I'm not. I'm not that type. I don't want to. You know, you could get some really nice things out of there. I have, but they're not something I always super enjoy. You know, because you get your free one every day, and the offers one. I already did mine for today, but you can go into there and get a free one every day, so it's not really worth that. Now the forges, that is a different currency, not a paid currency. And then there are the like recommended ships. We kind of talked about them a little bit. Not again, buying the ships a lot of times surprisingly was a lot more than I thought. In here, this goes down to the progression thing. To get 10,000 credits, which early game does, or 10 million credits, which early game does a lot for you. But as you go on later on, you're going to have kind of credits anyway. You can see, what is this? For 10 million, you got to pay, you're looking at $40. It's, again, I mean, if you want to progress faster, it can help you. But it's not that superly overly helpful. I don't find any of these buying the boosters, because you can get them, are very great. But if there's paint schemes that you're looking for example, camos, you know, I find these are super, you know, if you find one in here, these are the current ones right now, but if there's one that you're super into and, you know, you want, for 750 doubloons, if it's going to make a ship that you use a lot and you like a lot, for example, like this, I'll throw that on something, you know, on that ship. And I don't have that ship yet, but maybe that was a paint scheme I really wanted for that paint, you know. But if you go see here, 750 doubloons, when you go in and look, it is not much at all. Actually, well, that would end up being what, $1? let's go over here and look at the $5 doubloon again here, because I always forget what the 5. I think it's 125. Yeah, so it costs you about $3-4 all said and done for a skin. I mean, that's not that bad if it's going to really help you out and make you have fun with the game. But that's my opinion on what is worth it and what is not worth buying in the game. But hopefully that helps you out. And on that note, guys, the next time you see me, if you're a player that does not want to spend money, I am actually going to be taking this account, and we are starting 100% over, and we're going to be doing our series without spending a penny on the game. So that video should come out tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and restart my account and start working on that right now. But if you are a person that does want to play for free, definitely you're going to want to watch that series. Anyway, and another thing is too with spending money here. I want to say is you can make it super fast paced. As if you can see, I'll put it at the end of the screen. On this account, I only have 40 hours. No, I only have 40 hours. And you can see I've done quite a bit and done a lot, but I've also put a lot of money into this game. Now, one thing I want to say too here at the end is if you're a person that has no hesitation spending money, which I'm normally not because I want to progress quick, but because these guys make the game for free, there's a lot of people not paying for it. And you know what? If I play this game for 10,000 hours, who knows what it'll end up being? That's, even if I played 2,000 hours, which I have plenty of games that are 2,000 hours. If I put $600 into it, that's only 33 cents an hour playing. Name something you can do in real life for 33 cents an hour. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you learned something. But like I said, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.